Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. On today's video we are going to be learning how to cut and sew this beautiful exaggerated Ankara bow headband. So if this is the kind of video that you want to watch, please keep on watching and do not skip any part of this video. Okay, so without being much said, let's dive into the video. Please do not forget to hit on this like button to give our video a thumbs up. Okay, so let's go. So these are the materials that you'll be needing for making this beautiful piece. You'll be needing a piece of Ankara fabric, just like this one you can see on your screen. And then the next thing you'll be needing is the headband. I don't know what they normally call this thing, but I know it as headband and you can get it in any market. Then you'll be needing your glue gun, okay, and the gum also. Then here I have the applique that I will be using to cover it up, and then I have my scissors. Here I have this is a steel peplum stand, and this one is the strongest one, which we are going to be gumming on this Ankara fabric, because as you can see, Ankara fabric does not have any strength, right? Then I have this particular one. This one is a kind of soft, but I'm just confused on which one to use, okay? But after everything, I later use this soft one, okay? Not that it's too soft, but I think this first one is more stronger than it, okay? So the next thing you'll be needing here is your thread, your needle and thread. Please use the matching color of your fabric, okay? Very, very important. So I'm going to keep all these things aside, and then I'm going to start working on the Ankara fabric. I'm going to fold it into two, just as you can see me doing right there. So what I have for the width is 10.5 inches and the length is 15 inches on a dot. So I'm going to go ahead now and then cut out, okay? And then after cutting out, the next thing I'm going to do is to cut out the second one, just as you can see on that headband, or from the picture on the thumbnail. You can notice that it is two, okay, two step. So I'm going to cut this one, and this one is going to be smaller than the first one, right? So for the width I used 7 inches, and for the length I used 10 inches, okay? So when you place it at the top of it, this is what you are just going to have, okay? So at this point we are going to move over to our ironing table to gum this particular fabric with the sleeve, okay? We will be gumming the sleeve on top of on the wrong side of the Ankara fabric, okay, just the same way we used to gum our clothes gum and all that. So please make sure that you use the shining part, that is the gum part, okay? Make sure that the gum part is facing the wrong side of the Ankara fabric, and after you are done doing that, turn it over to make sure that you have a very nice and smooth surface right there, okay? So after that, I'm going to cut out the unwanted parts, and then I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side, the other one. So I'll move out to my sewing machine now to sew on this part, okay, on this open area. Then I'm going to leave about 2 inches space where I'll be turning it over from, okay? And then I'm going to also repeat the same thing here. So right now I'm done sewing it, and I also went ahead to turn up the bigger one. Can you see the space which I left when I was sewing it? Then let's just do this one together, okay? I'm going to use my scissors to push it out, because this sleeve is a kind of very strong one. After I'm done with the ironing, okay, so I'm trying to push it out. Please make sure you use your scissors so that you can push out all the corner side, okay, that's 4 corners. So right now I'm going to move out to my sewing machine to sew on that area where I left, okay? So I'm done doing that, and then I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice press. So after you are done doing that, the next thing we are going to do is to thread our needle. It's now time to use your needle on this. So I'm going to thread the needle, and I will make sure that I have exactly 4 ropes, okay? I'm going to double the rope. Then I'm going to fold this particular one so that I can be able to get the center of it, which is where I'm going to be sewing from, okay? please watch very closely so that you can be able to understand how I'm doing this. Just put it from the other side and bring it out from the other side, okay? Just like that. Put it as if you are sewing how do I say it, but please watch very carefully so that it's not that hard. So after you are done doing that, go ahead and drag the rope. When you drag the rope, it's going to give you this effect. Can you see it? And then please double stitch. Use that your needle and double stitch on it, okay? So this is what we have after we are done. I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other small one, okay? I'm going to repeat everything I did on the bigger one on this particular small one, and then after that I'll come back and show you the next thing we are going to be doing there. So right now we are done with the both of them, and then it's now time to join the both of them together, okay? So I'm going to bring the bigger one and I'm going to place the smaller one at the top of it, just as you can see me doing. Can you see? Please arrange very well and make sure you sew on the center. That is the reason why I folded it, to get the center of it before sewing. So we are going to join the both of them together. I'm going to be sewing from the back of the bigger one. I will put my thread, my needle, and then I'm going to double stitch on it so that it will be very strong. Please make sure you double stitch, okay, so that it will be very strong. And after that, this is what we ended up having. You can see how beautiful and fine it came out. So it's now time to use our applique to cover up the thread, okay? Because if you watch very well, you are going to see the signs of thread there. So we are going to use the applique to cover up the thread. But if you don't have any applique, you can also use your Ankara fabric. Just fold it and then use it and wrap that area. So I'm going to be using the hemming gum. Is it hemming gum? No, I'm going to be using the glue gun, or if you don't have a glue gun, you can also use your UHU gum to do that, okay? But the difference between the glue gun and the UHU gum is that the glue gum is more stronger than the UHU gum. So make your right choice. After I'm done doing that, I'm going to go ahead and then cover up the rough sewing, or the sewing part. So right there we are done with this one. So we are going to start working on the headband, because we'll be covering it up with the same Ankara fabric. So I have this Ankara strip which I cut out earlier. I'm going to fold it. That is when I got it all wrong, guys. It's not right to fold it. Just go ahead and pipe it with the Ankara, and then use bias strip to cover up the edges. Because when I was doing this, I thought that I'm not going to use the bias to cover up the edges. That is the reason why I folded my own, but I ended up losing it because, guys, it was very bulgy and it was very big. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I ended up losing it, which seems very impossible, guys. But after everything, I thank God, because I later got what I want also, okay? So I'm going to use my glue gun to gum it, and then I'm going to wrap it with the Ankara fabric. So if you're watching me, please, no need of folding that Ankara fabric, no need of doing that, because it's going to be very bulgy and big, okay? I don't know if you guys understand me, but I later removed this particular one, and then I used the normal, as in I did not fold the one I used later, okay? So all these things you are going to still see them, so no need of explaining too much, okay? Please, if today is your first time coming across my channel, please don't forget to hit on that subscribe button, turn on your bell notification so that whenever I post a video you get notified, okay? And guys, please do not forget to give our video a massive thumbs up, share the video so that more people can be able to watch and benefit from it. Okay, so now I'm trying to fold the inside one. Right, I'm trying to fold the inside one, but after everything I later remove it. I don't know if you guys are getting me. So let me just go ahead and fast forward this part so that you can be able to see what I was trying to explain all this while. So right here I've removed everything and I'm trying to start afresh. Okay, I'm trying to start afresh to cover it up. So I'm going to be using this bias strip. I was supposed to use black, but I don't have black color of bias, so I'm going to be using this navy blue. So I'm going to start afresh and then I'm going to, you know, pipe it with this particular one. So after I'm done piping it, I'm going to use this bias strip to cover up all the Ankara edges right there. Okay, so I'm going to do it until I get to the other end. So right there we are done with everything. We are done covering up the headband. Just as you can see, how fine and beautiful it came out. So it's now time to join the bow to the headband. Okay, and we are going to be using the glue gun as well. Okay, so I've said it before, if you don't have a glue gun, go ahead and use your normal gum, UHU gum or B6000, anyone that you can afford. Please make use of it. Okay, so I'm going to be using the glue gun depending on the area where I want to place the bow. Okay, I'm going to be placing it right on the center of this band, and then after I'm done, I'm going to attach it just as you can see me doing. You're going to hold it for a while so that it will be very strong. Okay, let it dry a bit before you can remove your hand. Okay, and it will also help you not to have a gaping space there. Okay, I don't know if you understand me. So this is what we have after we are done doing all that. You can see how beautiful and fine. Just imagine this thing on your head. Just imagine putting this thing on your head and wearing the same color of clothes. Man, this is very beautiful and I can't wait to have one for myself. So this is the end of this video. I'm going to place it on a mannequin to show you guys the outcome of it. So this is the beauty that we have here. Can you see how beautiful? And you know, oh my god, I love this, I love this, I love this so much. Please, if you have any question, do not hesitate to write it down in the comment section, because I'm going to be there to answer all your question. So if you watch to the end, if you watch up to this moment, thank you so very much for watching. Do not forget to give our video a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed already, please do well to hit on that subscribe button, turn up your bell notification so that whenever we post a video you get notified. Guys, what do you think about this particular piece? Do you love it or you don't like it? Just write it on the comment section to tell me your thoughts about this. I think it's very beautiful, right? So guys, I'm going to see you all in my next video. Stay tuned. May God bless you. Do not forget to engage in my other videos, because I have a lot of videos where you can watch and learn from. So thank you so very much. May God bless you. I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye.